Now, my friends and I here were just having a little discussion about what it will be that will someday take down Google, or maybe make Amazon look irrelevant, or what we currently view as social media seem quaint and out of date. Now, maybe you're saying, that'll never happen, to which we'd respond, you haven't been paying very close attention, have you? I should probably point out that my assistants here are not quite to scale. Ironically, I couldn't find any real dinosaurs to work with, despite how mighty, powerful, and seemingly indestructible they were in their day. Which kind of makes my point for me. It's that change is absolutely inevitable. Now, sometimes that comes along in cataclysmic fashion, like what took out our poor friend Mr. T-Rex here. But more often than not, it's a process, and one that we can see coming if we keep our heads up, our eyes open, and use just a little bit of common sense. Here's basically what happens. First, somebody comes along with a creative vision, and people think they're a kook, they're nuts, they're a crazy person, until, of course, they create the vision, and then a short time after that, it's just accepted, at which point the very people that were criticizing this person to begin with now have accepted whatever it is that they created as the greatest thing that will never be improved upon. Except that while that's happening, there's another creative person with another vision that people think is crazy, except that they're working to bring that to reality. A short time later, that's accepted as the greatest thing that will never be improved upon. And over and over and over, we see this cycle repeat itself throughout history. See, it used to be just accepted that the world was flat, till of course we found out that it's not. But can you imagine how crazy people must have thought the first folks were that built the first sailing ships and actually had the courage to set out in the water in these things? Until, of course, they came back alive and it all worked out, and then it was just accepted that that was the greatest thing since the kerosene lamp and the best way to get from continent to continent across the oceans, until two other complete nut jobs came along and thought, well, what if we could actually get there through the air? And people must have thought those guys were absolutely crazy, till, of course, they did it. Not only did we get people up and traveling through the air, we travel around in outer space now. And I can bet that we're going to see a lot more of that in the not too distant future, and that we've probably barely even scratched the surface of what's possible. No matter how mighty and indestructible things seem to be, in time, they will change. So what to do about it? Well, by all means, be nice about it. Feed the dinosaurs. Enjoy them while they're here. But we'd be wise to plant some creative seeds and keep an open mind along the way. If you don't think that change is going to happen, try telling that to my friends here. If you're looking to create positive change in your life, I'd love to support you. Join my email newsletter at kevinbulmer.com/emailvip, and me and T-Rex will encourage you from there as best we can.